The ratio of views relative to subscribers has gone down drastically, even for very large channels. But that these very large channels got into the game first, they are able to survive and stay above water. For example, if a YouTube channel has 100,000 subscribers, it used to be back in the day that between 20 to 30% of persons would view their videos. So using that 100,000 subs as an example, a video would typically receive between 20,000 to 30,000 views. This is not the case anymore. Understand that there are two ways to get views on YouTube. One is organic traffic. YouTube uses the quality of your video to determine how many people will see it. The second way is pushed. What that means is that YouTube uses how much money you are willing to pay them to determine how many people see your video. This is called boosting. The more money you pay YouTube, the more your videos are boosted and placed before the viewing audience. Now, this makes me wonder, how many large channels are paying YouTube to push their videos but aren't telling you about it? If they are paying YouTube to push their videos, whose videos will YouTube favor? Well, obviously, YouTube is going to favor those who pay them to advertise their videos, not favor those who do not pay them. Small YouTube content creators can't compete with these large channels who can afford to pay for advertising their videos. And to me, that seems messed up. It seems very unfair. And I mentioned this unfairness in a video I did last week. I just did not go into a lot of detail about it. Understand that YouTube is a business with stocks and stockholders, and it has to find ways to increase the value of its stocks and thus make more money for its stockholders. And as of late, YouTube has been pushing its paid promotion tools called YouTube ads. YouTube makes money from 1. Advertisers, 2. from its users' videos, and from its content creators, both large and small. YouTube now has content creators competing with one another with their pushed advertising and prioritizing the videos of those content creators who pay the most to advertise. Let that sink in. It is not a matter of how good your video is. It is a matter of how much money you are willing to pay them. This is a big yet subtle change many have not noticed, and many are not talking about this. So what does this mean for the small YouTube content creators, including myself? It is becoming, and has become, a question of not only investing your time, that is, investing time to go out and shoot videos, to edit videos, to upload videos, and in maintaining a YouTube channel, but also investing your money to be prioritized by the algorithm to favor your video. And that's money many small YouTube content creators do not have. They don't have deep pockets. So good quality content is competing with content that people are paying to get boosted. And like I just said, large content creators who already have deep pockets will be prioritized by the algorithm because they can afford to pay the algorithm to boost and prioritize their videos before the small YouTube content creator. And in my view, this does not bode well for the small content YouTube creator. Now, I am semi-theorizing, but I'll use my channel as an example. I've been on YouTube now for 12 years. I've uploaded 326 videos. I have about just over 1,600 subs. I had, less than 2 weeks ago, 3,925 watch hours. That watch hour number has dropped as of today to 3,771. Could it be that my videos are not being pushed like they used to because the algorithm is favoring YouTube content creators who pay the algorithm to boost their videos? Just saying. The logical conclusion in my mind is, why would they not have that effect? Why would not the algorithm favor those YouTube content creators who feed the algorithm, who pay the algorithm to prioritize their videos? I see several consequences here. One, the small YouTube content creator will not be making the money they used to. And many of those channels will die. Why? Because they can't compete with the large YouTube content creators who pay the YouTube algorithm to prioritize their videos. You see, you spend money to make money. And these small YouTube content creators don't have that kind of money to spend and give to the YouTube algorithm to boost and promote their videos. Two, I see a time of consolidation coming to YouTube from the large channels to include companies and businesses who have YouTube channels. They will dominate the space. In fact, in my view, they're already dominating the space. Their videos will be on the front page of your cell phones, iPads, and computers. Why? Because they can afford to pay the YouTube algorithm to prioritize their videos. Now remember, YouTube is a business. It has stockholders. It has to find ways to make more money for them. It benefits YouTube to favor content creators who pay their algorithm to prioritize their videos. It does not benefit YouTube as a business to favor the small YouTube content creator who does not pay the algorithm. Now, this does not mean that the small YouTube content creator can't make money from YouTube. As of late, we're seeing persons coming online and they're becoming YouTube content creators, and they're getting some pretty decent checks for now. But I do not believe that that will be sustainable. I believe that this is a passing fad. So if you jump on the bandwagon now, you might get some twos and fews. But I do not believe that it's going to be this way, say 6 months, a year from now. I believe that many small YouTube content creators now on the platform, and those who are just getting onto the platform with a view to becoming successful on YouTube, will find that it will be extremely difficult to thrive on YouTube, even if they reach the 1,000 subscriber and 4,000 public watch hour threshold. Now, it's not my intent to discourage anyone. I believe one should try. I could be wrong. I hope I am wrong. I just do not believe that those who want to do this full time and make it a career should quit their jobs. You're seeing a few individuals coming onto the YouTube platform, and they are successful for now. But I believe that those individuals are the exception and not the rule. I read an alarming statistic that stated that 90% of those who come onto the YouTube platform quit, meaning that only 10% hang in there and make a little bit of money. That's a pretty big number. 90% of those who come onto the platform fail and they eventually quit. They become discouraged and they quit. So when you see individuals online flashing their big checks on the screen and telling you to jump on the YouTube space, to quit your job, that is not good advice. Not good advice at all. Those individuals are allowing their emotions to overwhelm them. That big check they have right now might not be the same a month from now. Maybe they peaked, but you also have those valleys. You see, those checks are not like this. They can do that, but they can do this also. They can go down, down, down to the point where the small YouTuber fades away into oblivion. Why? Because of those YouTube content creators who pay the YouTube algorithm to prioritize their videos. Now, if those persons get lucky, I'm referring to those persons who come online and they appear to be successful, they're getting big YouTube paychecks from now, they're making enough money now to where now they can join that elite group who pays the YouTube algorithm to prioritize their videos. And that will keep them above water. But what does that do? That knocks new YouTube content creators and those who are still struggling to get monetized. It keeps them down because their videos are not being pushed out there before the YouTube viewing ecosystem. So I see a storm coming. I see the gradual and eventual death of the small YouTube content creator. I hope that I am wrong.